Hello and good evening. This is Grillenheimer. I've gotten some work done tonight, or a little bit, uh, and earlier today during my lunch as well. Whoa, didn't mean to go in, move it that much. Of course, this is Shredhead. Um, this is probably just the right size to go on the card. This was the original drawing, and before I could copy it, or maybe I did get a copy of it, I colored it in, and this is final. It's mostly white with kind of looks brown in my camera, but it's more like a light purple or maybe like a magenta maroon looking color, and this neon green. And I finally have his uh, robot mode finished and inked tonight. I think I've shown it in pencil, but I finally inked it tonight. This stuff just takes a while. I could not have been a cartoonist, because unless that was my full-time job, maybe that would be a different story. But they don't call for stuff like this much anymore. But I'm going to try to keep him in the same color as this. So this will be a purple. That'll be light green. This will be white. This should be white. This is part of the shield or windshield. Should be kind of a purplish color here. I think this is going to be. Oh, okay. Okay, I think that's what. I think the top stripe of this will be like the maroon. The bottom of that should be white, and then down here, I think I'm going to have this. I might do both strips, green and white, then white stripe in the middle. We'll see. And then I don't know if I'm going to fill this in or not. I'm going to leave the rest of this white, and we'll keep going from there. I do want to at least show off this guy. I can't believe it. And this is final. This is mostly pencil, because it had so much gray. I colored him with colored pencil instead of marker like most of my other characters. I think I used a little pencil on Galleon Prime also, Captain Galleon Prime to you. But when I shrunk this one down, this is too small. I'm not going to use this for the card. Or maybe this is the size I need. I don't know. The printer, it was a color printer that I used. It just looks really faded. And again, the orange, of course, again, it's colored pencil. Kind of changed the color of the orange a little bit. So, Gridiron. This is Gridiron. That's right. And I finally, not only, here he is. This is the big reveal for the night. Let me put the grill back up there. Like a Transformer would want to be a grill of all things, but Grillenheimer. Anyway, whatever. It almost does have a little bit of a shiny look to it over here, through the camera at least. But I didn't want him all gray, and I did use. And this is an interesting color assortment I used here, because I used all the gray. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep this still. Let's focus on him. All the gray is pencil. Did not use, so it may not translate well through the copier. We'll see. But when he gets shrunk down to usable card size, he might look okay. But all the gray is pencil. Everything else is marker. Everything else is marker. I added this part up here that wasn't up there originally. He looks a bit like Farquaad from Shrek. Completely unintentional, let me tell you. But I realized once I was looking at him, I came over here and noticed I forgot, not my hand. There we go. I forgot the tank, and I forgot the knobs. So I added the knobs here, and then I added the tank back here. And of course, this is supposed to be this part here, maybe. It's all, however you want to do it in your head, just to, give you some commonalities of parts. Parts is parts. Eat at Wendy's. Tonight is brought to you by Wendy's. So, that's the grease trap. It's still a grease trap on his head. I realized I forgot this part on the bottom, so I added that on the top. Makes him look more like Arthur from Ghost and Goblins or Farquaad from Shrek. And I forgot his brush, but I'm not worried about the brush. I kept his spider. That's the gas tank back there, supposedly. And really, that's all I got for tonight. I think. I take that back. Here is Flash Wave. I will, of course, being all boats and being on the waves, I wanted one of them named with the name Wave, the word wave in it, and thus became Flash Wave. He's almost. I was working on coloring him at lunch, and I don't know if I'm going to leave the deck white, but it's supposed to be patchy gray also, like this. I don't know if I want to do that or not. It doesn't look half bad, and the bot mode is still not colored. The bot mode will probably look really cool with this blue and white on him. And I finally saw I did a search for this boat again, and finally found a little more what the front looks like. I was trying to correct that a little bit. Speaking of corrections, some of the coloring I used on Gridiron, the grill, I realized I was pinning it tonight, and then I started coloring. Before I started coloring Gridiron, I realized the ink was so fresh that whatever I was drawing on one spot to another, the ink was smearing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have a copy of this. I didn't copy it, dummy me. So that's why I kind of went with a blue and added a little blue to him to try to hide some of that, some of the color, some of that mess that I had. Oh crap, what am I doing? I'm putting blue on the E as I speak. I saw it and I just wanted to do it. I'm sorry. And it still doesn't look right. I may try to cover it up back with this blue, because that should be that blue. You can't even see that. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Yeah, I got to redo that. But that's all I've got tonight. These last guys are looking really cool. Have a plethora of boats now, and almost done. So close to the end, I can smell it. So thanks for checking up on me. I'll see you next time, and have a blessed day or a blessed night, and we'll catch you next time.